A corner plot on a golf course bordered by a nature reserve is not a bad place to build your dream home. And this house in Centurion finds itself in just that position. Elegantly modern in design, the home makes use of a variety of natural materials and finishes to help it blend in with its surroundings.
Due to us being so close on the golf course here right on the green, and we've got the heritage land on the side, we wanted to create the feeling of the modern rustic look, which is you've got your modern house in the bushveld.
The exterior design is simple, with strong, clean lines and a limited palette of colors and materials. The harder surfaces of the steel and glass are softened by the wooden shutter cladding, which brings not only warmer, more natural colors to the design, but a lighter, more organic look too.
The exterior, we used to have a lot of red brick showing on the outside and didn't give me the warmth, so what we did was we cladded it with wood. We've got the off-shutter look on the outside as well, which gives you the concrete feel. We've got a lot of the steel, the I-beam, and the glass. It's all your earthy elements that are brought into the components of the house.
The concrete and steel construction allows for large, unsupported areas. This made it possible to open almost the entire front section of the home to the outdoor entertainment area and bushveld views.
We went away from having small little modular doors. We opened this little door to go outside, or you got a small section. We're utilising our spaces outside of the nature that we got. We're making the most of it. The whole front facade of the house does open up. It opens onto the jacuzzi, opens onto the pool, it opens up onto the boma. And then around the side it opens up to the kids' entertainment area.
Moving inside, the design is all about open plan living. The ground floor doesn't cover a huge area, but a sense of space is created by eliminating any dividing walls.
If you look at the olden days, they used to be very modular, the houses. Everything was sectioned off, and you never utilised your space properly in the house. So now it looks like one big house because there's no walls that are internal.
The interior mirrors the exterior of the home in the use of raw finishes like off-shutter concrete and exposed brick and wood. To add a burst of color to the otherwise neutral interior, two of the walls have been painted with strong colors as feature walls. A number of clever design tricks have then been used to define the different living spaces, including the use of bulkheads suspended from the ceiling. This not only creates visual definition, but adds light to the space, as white bulkheads are more reflective than the raw concrete ceiling. The kitchen area takes this idea even further with a suspended wooden feature, adding a sense of drama.
The kitchen area is the focal area. First of all, everything behind the kitchen all folds up with folding doors. The reason for that is if you've got a dirty kitchen, it's not your focal point. And if you are busy in the kitchen, you've got access to everywhere in the house, so you don't feel alienated being in the kitchen. We've got the main preparation area, which you can sit and have breakfast, and you can congregate around.
The dining room then forms the dividing space between the kitchen and the casual family room on one side, and the formal lounge area and bar on the other.
If you have got people around, the adults can sit in that room, the living room. They can talk, with the bar being right on the left-hand side there, and the kids can be in the TV room, which it's in one area, but it's around the corner type. So it gives you the privacy.
The two living rooms are also defined by very distinct looks. The family room is in keeping with the lightness of the kitchen and dining room, while the more formal lounge is characterized by darker, richer colors. At the same time, the repetition of certain elements helps to link the different spaces.
In the living area, as you can see, you've got a big teak-rooted table there, and you've got your cane furniture around it with your plush cushions. Then I didn't want to carry the same theme through to the TV room because that would get worn very quickly because you have a lot of seating time in your TV area. So that's why we went for the leather couches with a small rooted table as well. And then we brought in the elements of the cane furniture with the hanging pod chairs.
Another aspect of the design which unifies the space is the exposed concrete flooring that runs throughout the ground floor.
The concrete floor, if you look at it, it's very textured inside, and then it's perfectly smooth like glass, but you've got different elements of the color of rock inside the concrete, which actually brings in your elements like your white leather, your black, brown comes in as well for your wood. So it's bringing all your elements into it.
Finally, to round off the bushveld theme, a selection of animal artwork and sculptures adds a sense of fun to the interior. This is a modern home inspired by the industrial lofts of New York and Europe, but with an African hut sitting comfortably in the wilderness.